Hello and welcome back to IRS and welcome back to another race day. We are live in Austin, Texas for round 8 of Tier 2. 18-minute qualifying session underway. Only 9 drivers at the moment. Flippy will join to make it 10, but we're not too worried about that. It's the end of F1 24 with the game being released for 25 in 9 days. So this is what usually happens. We've got a brand new driver today, Terra Beast 24, reserved in the Haas. Joined the server about half an hour ago. Wanted to race, see what he can do. Maybe he can perform well today and potentially reserve in the last 2 races and sign up for F1 25. Currently on the out lap, along with Bubbly in the Ferrari. The rest of the drivers just sorting themselves out, getting their setups ready. We look at the Drivers' Championship, as this is round 8 and we've got 2 more races to go after this. Finn Kit's currently leading the way by 27 points over Luke. Finn not here today, so Luke has a very good opportunity to get level with Finn actually, because we've got 27 points up for grabs for today. 1 for pole. We do a point for pole position, so whoever gets P1 in qualifying, which is right now, we'll take that extra point. We got 1 for fastest lap and 25 points for the race win. So Luke can effectively draw level with Finn if he does a grand slam, as we watch Bubbly start his first flying lap, coming through sector 1. He's sweeping lefts and rights. Probably in the wrong gear there. 25.6. Let's have a look at Terra Beast. Takes it in gear 7 as well. He's currently 2 temps up on Bubbly though. So Terra Beast in his opening sector, looking like he's got some pace here. Could be possibly challenging for pole position. As we head down the long straight with Bubbly, down into the hard braking left, into the slowest part of the track. So 102.7. Terra Beast at 102.5, so still just about 2 temps up on Bubbly at the moment. He's going to have the stronger final sector here, with Bubbly applying an ERS, trying to drain the battery up to the line. We're looking at about 131s here, say 132s, so 133.2 for Bubbly. Let's have a look at Terra Beast, locking up into the final corner. There's a 33.0, so stays at 2 temps above Bubbly. We've got Burb, he's going to be the next one across the line, and he's quite a way up on Terra Beast at the moment. Let's not forget Burb has not won a race in 525 days, which is getting pretty close to 2 years, so he's going to want to end that very soon. And the best thing he can do by having a chance of that is getting pole position as he lights the rears up out the final corner. There's a 31.6, and that is 1.4 seconds quicker than Terra Beast and Bubbly. We've got DMS Racing in the McLaren. Been quite a consistent points finisher recently, and gaining some points on his rivals around him. There's a 34.5, so very different times we're seeing here at the moment from these tier 2 drivers. Just Picky, a 32.0. We've got Terra Beast off the track. Not sure what's happened to him, unless he's just getting out of the way of Outlaw in the Mercedes. Can I have an invite from Green, wherever he is? Try to get him involved. Don't know where his gamer tag is, or EA name I should say. As Outlaw pops up in P3, 33.7, as we're trying to invite someone else here, but he needs to appear online, because I can't find him anywhere. Yeah, I can't find him. I don't know who he is. Oh, there you go. He's joined into the session. Just over 10 minutes to go. Waiting on Flippy as well to join. Send him another invite, but no one's really on a lap right now, so we've got time to do it. I think Outlaw was actually going for another one, wasn't he? He is. Getting some more practice by the looks of it, because he's out of fuel. 3 attempts up though. 23 sector 1. IRS LB44 also started a flying lap. As Green joins in the Alpine, which is good for me because I'm Alpine tier 1. Good for the combined constructors. We'll wait for 50 as well. As Outlaw just about up on his time, but we'll be diving into the pits. So let's go back to IRS LB44. This is 25.6 in sector 1. Which is about Bubbly, I think. That was quite similar to Bubbly. He's lost some time actually, but he's got his IRS turned off, that's why he has lost time to Bubbly, just having a warm-up lap. Luke as well, now out on track. We've got Jaeger on the mediums. Down in P10 in the Haas. To 25.0 going into sector 1, which is a pretty decent time to be running on the mediums. I think he's about 5 tenths behind Burb, so he's still looking for a top 3 here, even though he's running on the medium tyres. Can he finish this lap off strong? Looking good through the final couple of corners here. Crosses the line to 32.2, just ahead of Outlaw. He did improve actually. No, he didn't. What happened to him? Why did he stay out? I think he's just getting practice by the looks of it. Bubbly on a flying lap. IRS LB44. 2 tenths up in sector 1. Has now applied some ERS. Coming down the big straight. We'll check out his sector times. It's a 102.6, 7 tenths up, which at the moment is not enough to see him into P6 or higher. There's a car off the track there. That is Burb, I think. Oh, that was Burb. As IRS LB44 comes out the final corner, crosses the line, stays P7 by 4 tenths. Flippy has now joined as well. So that pushes up to 11 drivers, which is a bit better. On board with Luke, the man who needs to get pole position here. Every point counts at this stage of the season. Currently on a good lap. I think he's about a tenth behind Burb. On the lowest fuel possible as well. As you see that red fuel tank flashing on the hub. And he's just lost out a bit more in the end there. Just over 2 tenths behind Burb. Putting himself P2. Bubbly down on this time. How's Terra Beast getting on? Currently P7. On a flying lap. Flippy completely missing turn 1 there. Locking up those front lefts. Who's he got in front of him? It's an Alpine Green who's just come out on track. Also on a flying lap, 25.5. Flippy struggling here. Must have had no practice around this track and he's absolutely just sending it. He had a flag ahead, which is Luke. He's actually giving his rival some slipstream here, which is kind of baffling to me because he should be going for pole position himself. I'm not trying to let anyone get any slipstream of him. He needs those extra points against Finn. He's going to count towards the end of the season. So 101.6, which is a 10th down on Burb. Needs to find some time here in this final sector. Currently sitting P2, I think, just above Luke. Can he have a final better sector? Can the top two out the final corner we come? It's looking pretty quick. Does find some time in that final sector. Found about 2 tenths actually in that final sector above Burb. Terra Beast invalidates his lap. DMS Racing only a 10th up, runs wide. Needs to find a bit more than that if he wants to jump his teammate. McLaren's sitting 9th and 10th for the moment. That will be 11th, 10th and 11th once Flippy does his lap. As you know what sort of pace Flippy does. As DMS Racing does a 34.2. 6 tenths behind his teammate still. Just waiting for some drivers to come out and start some flying laps. Should see everyone rejoin the track in the next 30 seconds for their last flying laps. Terra Beast into the pits. She's gonna have to rush around to get another lap in there. She's gonna be pretty close for time. DMS Racing, I don't think we'll have another chance unless he's got enough fuel in the tank to save some IRS now and go for his last lap. Let's go on board with Outlaw there, P7. Here's a good lap here. Through sector 1 we go. Can he find some time anywhere? Runs a bit wide. Had to lift a little bit there as well, but he is just over 2 tenths up. Has found some time. through sector 1. Can he maintain this lap and keep it consistent until the checkered flag? Try to see himself into the top 5 if he can. We know what sort of pace Outlaw can produce. He's a tier 2 champion from a couple of seasons ago. But he's not one for pole positions. He's more of a racer in the race compared to being a fast driver throughout qualifying. Find some time and luck in the races compared to having the outright pace to put it on P1 during the qualifying session. He's looking good at the moment though. One's a bit wide there. Green's retired from the session. In the pits, that's his qualifying done. Here comes Outlaw, crosses the line, moves up to P6. We'll have another chance, I think. Will he have another chance? Can't see because that Red Bull is cruising. He had a flag, no, he won't have another chance. That's him done. DMS Racing retires in the pits as well. We've got Flippy on a flying lap. Well, Jaeger 2 temps up in sector 2. Enough though, it's just cruising up to it. Just think he's starting his lap. Burb's going to be the last driver. Here comes Flippy, he's absolutely drained that battery. Let's see what sort of time he's got. In his Sauber. Out the final corner he comes. It's a 31.8. Only best for P3. Jaeger in the Haas takes away that P3 from Flippy and the P2 from Burb. Puts it on the front row of the grid with Green. Outlaw, unfortunately, it's going to be P7 at best. If you jump on board with Bubbly, we could knock him down even further. Burb's retired from the session because he's messed up in sector 2, and it's going to be P3 for him at best. Here comes Bubbly up to the line. Can he retake that P7 from Outlaw? Yes, he can. Terror Beast. Wait, we've got IRS LB44, sorry. 32.0. 4 thousandths of a second behind Terror Beast. He's actually about to improve even more here. Up to 32.8. And then just Picky out of nowhere takes his first ever pole position in IRS history by beating Green by 1 thousandth of a second. That's the closest qualifying we've ever had in tier 2 or possibly tier 1. And just Picky in the last moment of qualifying has just snatched pole position from Green. What a way to take your first ever pole position in IRS. He's going to be well happy with that one. Congratulations to Just Picky. Flippy's not going to be able to do anything. He's stuck on the track and is disqualified from the session. So he's going to be down to P11. Everyone else is going to move up a position. So I'm not sure what's happened to Flippy there, but yeah. Pole position number 1 for Just Picky. The Italian following in suit to Finn Kits. But there's your confirmation, that is the closest qualifying session we've had in IRS history. 1 thousandth of a second between Just Picky and Green. While Jake only 31 thousandths of a second as well. Burb just under a tenth away. As we wait for the formation up to get underway and get this race What a lap from Just Picky there. I was not expecting him to be on pole. Congratulations. Can he maintain that speed that he had there in qualifying throughout this race? Just waiting for the drivers to pick their strategies. It's going to be a 28 lap race. Be interesting to see who's going to start on the mediums and hards. Shouldn't see anyone on the softs. Actually, to be fair, yeah, you probably, no, to be fair actually, 28 laps around here. Not sure on the tyre life, but you probably could do a soft to medium actually. 10-12 laps on the soft and the rest of the mediums, maybe. Let's have a look actually. Yeah, Jaeger's gone for it. Fair play to Jaeger. Going for something different early on. A lot of people going for the hards. Just Picky, the pole sitter, on hard tyres. I'll be back in about 20 seconds. Right, here we go then. Up to the final sector. Just Picky onto the main straight. Leading the way. Pretty fast formation lap from the racing ball driver. His teammate currently leading the way in the driver standings. Constructor standings though, racing balls do lead by 22 points. So this is very good for Just Picky, starting on pole position. Already gaining 1 point. We're about to get this race underway. Waiting for the lights to switch on. Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Texas. And away we go. Just Picky looks like he's got a reasonably good start, but I think here comes green up the inside. There's a bit of contact between Jaeger, who tries sticking it up the inside. They're 3 wide into turn 1. Just Picky still got the inside line, just ahead of Jaeger. They're going side by side. Jaeger backs off, coming through the S section and concedes the position, but bit of contact between the top 3 there into the first couple of corners. Burb just behind. Terror Beast side by side with Outlaw, loses a position to Flippy as well. Just been a bit too cautious here, I think, Terror Beast, in his opening lap in his debut. Here comes DMS Racing, sorry, having a little look. But while Jaeger spun round after that great start, he dropped down to P6 behind Bubbly on the soft tyres. He's in the best position to make those soft work. Now he's got to do a lot of work behind the Ferrari and try and make some positions. He dives up the inside with a very late move. Bubbly leaving the door open. I don't think he was expecting that. But you can see Jaeger all over the back of these runners. Runs a bit wide though. Luke's going to take advantage of that and take the position back. Good awareness from Luke on the hard tyres. Just Bicky still leading the way though. Ahead of the Burb now, who's in P2 on the medium tyres. Well, Burb has a bit of a moment though, which allows Green to ease up a little bit. Just Bicky's underfueled his car by quite a lot already with a yellow warning light. That could come into play towards the end if there's no safety cars. Outlaw's off the track. And he's dropped down. The two McLarens are side by side. Oh, there's contact between the two McLarens. IRS LB44 and DMS Racing battling for the final points position. Come together there. DRS now open as well. Green's looking racy. He's right behind Burb. Got a lot more ERS to use as well. Just Bicky now going to be under pressure and could lose the lead in one straight and could lose 2 positions here in one straight. Here comes Burb. Green as well in the slipstream. Gonna try to go around the outside of Just Picky. Be a good move if he can. He's got the inside line for the next corner. That's a good overtake from Green. Just Picky moving back to P3. Jaeger now back up to P4. Has got past Luke. Got to make do with them softs for now and try to catch up. I feel like Just Picky possibly. Oh, that could be a track limit there as well. I'm going to check that. It wasn't, but Just Picky already with 2 warnings early on. One more and he's got a penalty. Here comes Green having a look at Burb around the outside of turn 1. Just Picky's back into play, putting his nose up the corner while Jaeger has lost a lot of time due to that DRS and he's going to be under amounts of pressure. Ooh, slide in there as well. Those rears on that Haas not working well, and Luke is playing with him through this section here. Just Picky, what did I just say? That 3 second was coming. That could just ruin his chance to win this race, as he has a look up the inside of the Alpine of Green. Let's go to this little battle here because I feel like Burb's using his ERS very early here. It's only lap 3. He's trying to defend from this. He's got a long way to go in this race. Doesn't want to use his ERS up too early. That's a great switchback though. Unfortunately didn't get the traction that he needs. Here comes Just Picky trying to force his way up the inside of Burb, who's still got the inside line for the next corner. This is good racing. Just wheel to wheel action. Burb trying to stick it around the outside. Oh, there's more contact. Don't ruin your races now this early on. Just keep it clean. Do not ruin your race. You're only on lap 3, you're both in the podium. Keep it calm. We're 1.6 seconds ahead of the chasing pack. No need to fight this hard and lose some time, because Luke and Jaeger are bringing Flippy and Bubbly with them. Not able to get anywhere near the top 3 at the moment. IRS LB44 picking up a 3 second. Outlaw has dived into the box onto a brand new set of hards. Down in P11. Terror Beast just outside that DRS of Bubbly. If he uses a bit of ERS there, he's going to get it. Unfortunately, he doesn't. He might have to drain that battery a little bit down this straight to stay in touch. Because he's going to lose a lot of time now with that DRS and possibly put himself in no man's land. We've got Flippy having a look at Jaeger. They're side by side. Jaeger turned in a bit too early. There's more contact. More contact again. That time that was on Jaeger. Flippy was on the outside. Gave a lot of room. 2 Hasses, 7th and 8th inside the points. Terror Beast back inside the DRS. Let's go back up to the top. Oh, Burb's had a big moment. Lucky for him, he's just stayed inside that DRS before Jaeger's into the pits. Already on lap 5. And Soft's complaining that early on. I wouldn't expect so. Onto the mediums. Outlaw's so far away from the rest of the pack. He's literally in no man's land right now. Yellow flag. That is Burb, who spun round and dropped down to P7. I think Terror Beast as well just had a bit of a moment. Top 2 from the top 3, but Luke ain't too far behind. He's starting to catch up. Here comes Just Picky. Oh, he's had a big moment there. People are struggling here with their brakes. Just Picky and Burb in particular. Struggling with the braking. I thought Just Picky was going to try to dive up the inside then. This is about to become a 5-way battle for the lead. Because Luke is right there. There he is. Just outside that 1 second. This is the best we've seen Just Picky all season long. He's got some pace behind that racing ball. He's going to be careful though. He's going to have another time penalty soon. Just braking turning in too early on a lot of corners. Really, he's got the pace here. He just needs to control himself for these time penalties. I'm running wide too much. Green looks to be holding them up. Up the inside goes Just Picky. He's going to have the DRS as well. There he goes. Here comes Luke as well. Looks pretty close. Have a little think about it. Bubbly's dropped off the pace. Struggling with those hards to keep up with the top 4 here is Bubbly. Let's see if Burb can get himself back into it. How much pace has he got in clean air? Yeah, he's struggling a lot. Just throttling too much. Over pushing the car out of corners. 2 McLarens still back there. 8th and 9th. They got Jaeger and Outlaw behind them. Outlaw, feel sorry for him a little bit here. Currently in P11, miles away. All he needs is a safety car, and he's going to be right back in this race. But this track is very, very hard to get a safety car due to all the runoff areas. I think possibly the only safety car is here where we can see someone hits the curb wrong and spins off. Honestly don't see anywhere else where we can see a safety car in this race. The track is too wide. Possibly out the final corner as well, if someone spins it into the wall back to them. Here comes Luke though. Trying to take advantage of the DRS. Luke and Flippy getting past Green, lap 7. That Terror Beast, currently P6, doing well, not too far behind Bubbly. On the medium tyres, should be able to try close up to the back of the Ferrari here. You're going to have to worry about Burb soon as well, who's catching up ever so slightly. .3 second gap for Terror Beast. Two McLarens have now separated a little bit. EMS Racing has lost some time. Jaeger's catching up as well. Oh, the Burb picks up a 3-second time penalty only on lap 8. Let's go back up to the battle for the lead. Just Vicky, still out front. While Jaeger now picking up a 3-second time penalty as well. Just Picky got enough pace here to defend for a lap or so. Even with the DRS of the cars behind, they're not able to get past him. He's able to rotate that car into corners a lot more easier than the cars behind. See a difference of gears there in the final corner. Just Picky using gear 2, Luke using gear 3, and Just Picky able to pull away ever so slightly. Again down into gear 2 for Just Picky. Luke as well that time into gear 2. But Just Picky again able to pull away ever so slightly. Let's have a look through this first sector. I feel like through the lower speed corners, Just Picky is able to carry a bit more speed on the exit. There we go again. Moves up to 8 tenths. Must have a lower downforce compared to the cars behind. Luke's going to come under pressure from Flippy potentially down the straight here. Flippy's looked very quick in that Sauber in the straights. But yeah, Just Picky down into gear 2, Luke into gear 2 as well. Let's have a look through this corner. So Luke has started to change down into gear 2, a bit more than that compared to gear 3. Let's have a look at the final corner again and see how he takes that. Will it maintain with gear 3 or will he try gear 2 this time? I'm not sure if he's listening to the commentary as well, so I'm not sure. Does gear 3, Just Picky taking gear 2. This time Luke did get a bit of a better exit. Burb right behind Terra Beast now. 4P6. Terra Beast has dropped off about 3.6 behind Bubbly, so he lost about a second last time he checked. Under pressure from the Red Bull. Jaeger has got past one of the McLarens. Next up, IRS LB44. He'll be brave to make a move through here. Let's see if he's got what it takes to try and make a move. Can you hook it around the outside somewhere? Can you get a better exit? Ooh, IRS LB44 is a bit too slow through that section, but it should be an easy move for Jaeger down the straight. IRS LB44 does have a lot of ERS to use though. There comes Jaeger though. Ooh, a bit more contact. IRS LB44 just trying to force Jaeger a bit more to the inside line than he would have liked, but gets the job done and moved up into P8. Next up will be his teammate who's 8 seconds away. Outlaw starting to catch up with the two McLarens as well. So he is starting to make some time back. Be interesting to see whereabouts he's going to be after the pit stops. I feel like P9, P8, P9 for Outlaw is the best he can do at the moment. To be fair, we have got Burb there as well with Terror Beast who has the box and Bubbly, so I think Outlaw will be around about between Bubbly and Jaeger, somewhere in between there. Back up to the top we go. Just Picky, nearly breaking that DRS from Luke there. And he actually has broke the DRS from Luke. But Picky not able to take advantage, neither is Green. But just Picky starting to look a bit strong here on these older tyres. Sector 1 he looks very quick, he's able to pull away. That's Flippy running a bit wide there, so now allow Green to close up to him. Here comes Green. Class Flippy, who concedes a position now. No fighting from him. We've got Terror Beast into the pits. Where will he rejoin? I think he's going to rejoin behind Outlaw. Or maybe just in front of Outlaw actually. One of the McLarens into the pits as well. That's going to be DMS Racing. Terror Beast. Leaving the pit lane. It's going to be right ahead of Outlaw. He's on those 9-lap-old hot tyres. Terror Beast's going to make a slow turn 1. Outlaw should be able to carry a bit more speed, but he's not within inside that DRS. Got a bit of time to catch up with Outlaw. DMS Racing rejoining at P11. Not having the best of days today is DMS Racing. Back up to the front, still just Picky, leading away. Waiting to see if one of these guys dives into the pits. I think we will see Green dive into the pits first out of anyone. And the undercut will be pretty strong for Green here. He's going to need to take advantage of it because the guys around him will be onto the mediums after this. So I think Green should dive into the pits and try make a couple of laps on the hards, make some time on the guys in front of him. We've got Burb into the pits. Where's Burb going to rejoin here? Possibly in the middle between Terror Beast and Outlaw. Maybe behind both of them actually. Actually, nah. He's going to come out just in front of Terror Beast, who's coming out the final corner right now. Burb's just leaving the pit lane. And there's Terror Beast. So Burb's still in P8. Ahead of Terror Beast, who's got Outlaw 3 seconds behind and not able to catch up at the moment. I did think Outlaw would have been a bit higher than that, but didn't realise how quick the pit stops were here. Burb can still finish P6 in this race after that mistake, even though that's not what he's going to want. He's going to want a better result than that, but can only make do with what you got. Top 4 still in DRS with each other. When will we see one of these drivers into the pits? Still no one dives into the pits. If I was just Picky, I'd be into the pits next lap, try to get some time made up on these guys because he's got a 3-second time penalty. Fastest lap right now goes to Green in the Alpine. Luke at the moment not doing enough to close up on Finn. Will be 9 points behind Finn. Still making gap. Oh, what's happened there? Is that just a timing glitch? No, it's not. It's me changing the settings to leader, not interval. Terror Beast picking up a 3-second time penalty now as well. Jaeger's rejoined in P10 behind Outlaw. While Jaeger pick up another time penalty there, 6 seconds. 6 seconds as well for IRS LB44. He's still out on track. Going along, got Bird behind him. He's going to move up to P6. To be fair, Bird's going to overtake Bubbly. I'd use pit stops maybe as well. He stayed out. Alright, top 4 again staying out. Potentially going to soft tyres here at the end. Burb all over the back of IRS LB44. Should be an easy move down this straight. IRS LB44 runs wide and the job's basically done already. IRS LB44, as I think staying out there too long on those hard tyres, he might lose some time to his teammate as well. He might lose some points here because he has that 6 seconds as well, so I think IRS LB44 might want to get into the pits and change those tyres as quick as he can if he's trying to hold off for the softs till the end. It might not work out because he is losing a lot of time right now. All the drivers around him, all on fresh tyres. I think the only one that could struggle more is Outlaw. He's on 12 laps already, so there still might be a point up for grabs for IRS LB44 if he boxes now. Right, back to the top 4 again. TMS Racing picking up a time penalty now. Just Picky dives into the pits. Flippy stays out, but the top 3 all dive into the pits then. Let's see what tyres they jump onto. Does anyone go for the softs here? There's only 12 laps, or will they die off too quick? Just Picky onto a set of mediums. Will retake the lead of the race. Green's going to be on the hards. Bubbly goes up into P2. He stayed out an extra lap. Burb sets a new fastest lap, but Burb ain't too far off to be fair. He has made some time back. He's about 10 seconds away from the top 4. Outlaw's back into the pits. So is IRS LB44. Sorry, that was IRS LB44 into the pits, not Outlaw. IRS LB44. Brand new set of mediums. His teammate coming up the main straight on a set of hards, and IRS LB44 has now got to push like hell if he wants any championship points out of this race. 2.4 second gap he has right now. Bubbly loses the lead to Just Picky, who's absolutely flown away on this race, on this outlap here. He's trying to gap Luke and Green. And he's done an excellent job so far. There he is, look. Ahead of Bubbly. Not waiting around. Flippy's into the pits. Did him staying out a lap too long cost him, and Just Picky again has picked up a 3-second time penalty, and I think that's going to throw away any chance of a race win now. He has got some great pace here, but I think that's game over for him now. He's going to potentially lose a chance of a podium. Flippy has lost some time here. There go the top 3. Flippy might have just cost himself DRS here. Yes, he has. 2.5 seconds behind the top 3 now after staying out an extra lap. Bubbly's into the pits. Terra Beast has caught up with Bubbly there and undercut him. So as well Jaeger, 2 Hasses, they're up to 6 and 7. Bubbly in 8th. What a fresh set. Of medium tyres. Outlaws into the pits as well. He's got a lot of work to do. He has caught up with the McLarens though. He's caught up a whole pit stop. He's already pitted twice as Outlaw and he's only 3 seconds behind the McLarens. Great work. Just picky though. 1.6 ahead of Green and Luke. This is the battle for the race win. Unless Just Picky can get 6 seconds up the road. Which I highly doubt he can. He's got to make 4 seconds. In 11 laps. The 3 guys behind him aren't exactly slow. Just Picky with the new fastest lap. A 1:33.8 for Green though. He's going a lot faster than Just Picky. Doesn't actually show with the timing though. If 4 drivers without a time penalty now. So Outlaw could still finish P9 in this race. Fair play. We're not going to see a safety car. There's no chance of a safety car. On board with Bubbly at the moment. 6th, 7th and 8th for the Ferrari powered units. 2 Hasses just ahead of the Ferrari of Bubbly. Change for 2nd position as Luke gets past Green. .4 seconds a gap now between Just Picky and Luke. It's going to need a bit more. Oh, Luke has a bit of a moment there on the exit. Just Picky's pushing. That DRS is ever so helping. Green and Luke keeping this battle for the win. Flippy's not able to catch up. I think that DRS is affecting Flippy quite a bit. Bubbly has got past Terra Beast and so has Jaeger actually, sorry. So, a little position swap there as I was watching the top. What's happened to Terra Beast? Looks like he's lost a lot of grip or something wrong with his front wing potentially. I can't see because he's giving me a helicopter shot. No, his front wing looks fine. Outlaw picks up a 3 second after overtaking DMS Racing. He's going to have to catch up with IRS LB44 by 3 seconds now. They're both on the same tyre as well. Bubbly getting past Jaeger. DMS Racing picking up another 3 seconds. That's 6 for him now. A lot of people struggling with the track limits today. Green and Luke gaining on Just Picky. Took about 4 attempts on that lap. Flippy took about 2 attempts, 3 attempts away from Luke and Green. TMS racing 10 seconds and that's a retirement in the pits. As I got the pace today in that McLaren. I swear this car better not cause a safety car. It just pulled up on the side of the track and then caused a safety car. Just Picky losing some time. There you go, the car has now cleared 1.7. The gap between green and Just Picky is coming down. Those tyres starting to feel better on that Alpine compared to that Racing Bull by the looks of it. Flippy now 1.6, slowly catching up. Bubbly right behind Jaeger, looking for a top 6 finish. Burb, I haven't mentioned him in a while. He's in no man's land at the moment. Not close enough to the top 4. Everyone else behind him not fast enough. Yeah, Burb just needs a safety car for any chance of a podium or anything decent in his race. Top 5. Still pretty good finish after the start of the race that he had, but it's going to dent the Red Bull's chances in the combined constructors. Racing Bull's doing very well in the combined constructors thanks to Tier 2. Tier 1 they're not doing too bad as well. Sam in Tier 1 in the top 3 in the standings. On board with Wild Jaeger, who's just been overtaken by Bubbly, looking for another chance up into turn 1 potentially, as he closes up to the back of the Ferrari, who runs a bit wide, and here comes Jaeger with a much better exit. Gonna have to concede the position though. Bubbly just ahead. These two are battling for fun at the moment because Bubbly has got 3 seconds and Jaeger's got 9 seconds, so it's going to separate them quite a bit. Terra Beast might actually take a position off Jaeger here come the end of the race. Needs to stay 6 seconds behind Jaeger to take P7. Bubbly trying to make it hard for Jaeger here, forcing him around the outside. Bubbly not giving up here, still on the inside line. And Just Picky has now been caught by Green and Luke inside that DRS. And he's going to lose a podium after such a hard fought race for Just Picky, grabbing pole position. Unfortunately the consistency has let him down today by getting too many track limit penalties. Back up to the lead we go. They'll be losing some time now due to that DRS. Just Picky's starting to struggle on those mediums. Pushed a bit too hard. Outlaw's going for the fastest lap. Onto the soft tyres he goes. We'll finish P9 at best anyway. So he's only getting 2 points. I'd rather go for fastest lap and still have 2 points if he can get it. That's if he can get it. 3 stops from him. Bubbly pick up another 3 seconds. That pushes him to 6 seconds. 1 more penalty. And he's going to lose that 6th position to Jaeger. Ooh, Flippy, has he got himself inside that DRS? No, he hasn't. He's going to have to use a bit of DRS to get himself into it. Here comes Green for the lead of the race. I think just Picky's got to get a bit dirty here. Try to force some cars off the track. Get some penalties. Just put the car up the inside. And try to force them a bit wide. But I think Green's hard tyres are starting to be a bit better on his car compared to the 3 behind on those mediums. Just Picky. He's going to have a good chance though to really take that lead down the straight here. Can he make a move up the inside? Yes, he can. The Burb pick up another 3 seconds. Someone that changed his result though will stay P5. Alright, Flippy, you've joined the party. What can you do in that Sauber? Oh, Green's picked up a 3-second time penalty in that Alpine, which has just changed everything. We've got 4 laps to go. Can Luke take away that race win? Oh, Flippy's picked up 1 now as well. All Luke's got to do is just keep it within the white lines, and he's going to be 2 points behind Finn Kitts going into the last 2 rounds and take the race win here today. Oh, changed camera by accident. As Flippy dives up the inside of Luke, just Picky goes up the inside. Outlaw takes the fastest lap at 1:33.5. That's not really beat him. To be fair, Green's only 3/10 away from it on his hard tyres. But Luke, all he has to do is just sit in the DRS of these 3 cars in front of him, and he's won this race. And he's closed that gap to Finn by 2 points going into the last 2 rounds. As they're all trying to break the DRS from each other. As Green is trying to go around the outside of just Picky in turn 1. That's a great move. What a move that was from Green. Setting that into overtake of the month. Oh, Green's had a big moment there, sliding through the corner with the rear tyres, wanting some giveaway. I wonder if we see anyone else into the pits for a fastest lap attempt. I don't think we will. I think maybe Jaeger. I'm not sure. Bird won't do it. He'll give up too many positions if Bird boxes. That'll be pointless race. I think anyone in the bottom 5 potentially could. Oh, there's more contact. Flippy driving into just Picky. Luke goes around the outside of Flippy. Green's off the track. It's getting all a bit messy here between the top 4. Last 3 laps. and the elbows are out between the top four. They're starting to battle a bit hard, the tension's up, the concentration is starting to be lost. There's more mistakes happening, and Luke is currently in the perfect position, just sat there waiting for these guys to have a big incident or something. Doesn't need to get involved in this battling. He can just back off, as he does right there, and lets Flippy go around the outside. Flippy's off the track. Luke's going to be trying to get past. Just concedes position. There's no reason for Luke at all here to battle with these guys. Just needs to sit inside the 1 second gap of the DRS for the next 2 laps. He was really close to invalidating that lap. And you can see how much he's starting to struggle with not trying to run wide, not trying to overbrake, not trying to overpower the rears, not trying to light them up out of corners, just keeping the concentration there. He knows what he needs to do. These 3 are battling really hard though. They've all got track limit penalties and they're absolutely battling like mad. Flippy comes to contact with just Picky, who's trying to go around the outside. Luke's there as well. I think Luke's going to concede position. There's more contact between Green and Flippy. Just Picky as well. Running into the back of the Sauber there. There's more contact. Just Picky's off the track. He spun round. And there's the podium gone for just Picky. Very unfortunate. If I was him, I'd dive into the pits, possibly get Soft to go for the fastest lap. Still going to finish in the top 5, I think. On to the last lap we go. Bit of entertaining end to this race. It's not over yet, because these guys are going to want to win the race on track. Doesn't matter about the track limits. They're going to race to the end for that P1, even though it's going to change. Luke, do not invalidate. You've got 2 reserves ahead of you. Do not push too hard and get an invalidation and get a track limit penalty and lose this race win, because it sets up a great final 2 rounds between Luke and Finn for the championship deciders. It's going to be a 2-point lead that Finn Kitts has over Luke. Let's just see if Luke can maintain this final sector as Flippy goes for the move on Green, who's going to outbrake him down into the hard braking zone. Flippy keeps the lead. Green's going to try to go around the outside. One bit of contact between these 2 and Luke's through. And Flippy's off the track. That could be his podium over. Green's off the track as well. I think they're just letting Luke through, to be fair. I think Green just let Luke by them, just giving him the race wing. On track. Here we go up to the final corner. Luke's going to take victory here in Austin in round 8 and make that championship battle very interesting indeed. Makes it 2 points between him and Finn going into round 9 out of 10. Green comes home in P2. Flippy does take P3. Oh, just Picky dropped back to P5 behind Burb. What happened to him there? Awful ending for the race for just Picky. Burb manages to get a P4, which is a somewhat good recovery there. Bubbly crosses the line ahead of Wild Jaeger. Backwards as well by the looks of it. Terror Beast on his debut, P8. Not sure how he'll feel about that. Maybe on a stronger track for him he might have a better pace. IRS LB44 is going to come home in P10, I think, just behind Outlaw by about 2 tenths, who's coming into the final corner now to finish the race off, and he will jump into P9. There we go. But congratulations to Luke, the most consistent out there, not getting no track limit warnings, not getting no time penalties. Flippy gets driver of the day apparently from the game. I think my opinion is a bit different to that. My opinion is that Luke from P5 on the grid to P1 No track limit penalties, as you're about to see right now. There we go. On the right hand side, every driver picking up a track limit penalty except from Luke. So him reducing the gap from 27 points down to 2 in the championship over Finn as well, coming from P5 in the grid, winning the race, not getting any penalties, is a well deserved driver of the day in my opinion. Outlaw takes, oh sorry, what am I talking about? It's 1 point gap because Luke did get, no he didn't, sorry, yeah it's 2 points, just because he got pole position. Nearly got carried away then. Yeah, Luke 2 points behind. Outlaw picking up the 1 point for the fastest lap at the end, and jumping ahead of IRS LB44 picks up 3 points. Considering there was 11 drivers, it was fairly entertaining. Could have been a bit better if there was more drivers involved, but what can you do? We've got 2 races left of tier 2 now. Finn Kits on 141 points, Luke on 139 points. We've got Las Vegas and Abu Dhabi to go. Make sure you tune in for those races. They're going to be Sunday 7:30 PM UK time in the next 2 weeks to end this F1 24 game, which has been a bit of a ride. Took us up to some milestones. Season 12 will be on 25, so that's coming up soon. I hope you've enjoyed today. We'll be back on Tuesday, which will be the penultimate round of Tier 1, a sprint race in Monza, 8 PM UK time. Gary will be the host of that one and the commentator, so we'll see you back here on Tuesday for that one. Peace out.